Welcome to the California Motherlode. Come and join us on this adventure. Downieville was founded in 1849 by Major William Downey. What I found interesting was that he brought 9 miners, 7 of them were African American. When people talk about clear mountain streams, I believe this is what they're kind of talking about.
Rocky? He said, no, I'm from Kentucky. How are you doing?
Morning.
I saw you earlier.
We did see me earlier.
Yes. This place, have you ever been in here before?
Have not been here. This is the first time we've been down there.
And where are you originally from?
We're from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Indiana?
Mm-hmm.
You got more of an accent.
I have more of an accent.
Yeah, but this is just an old gold mining town. The curator was a wealth of knowledge and had plenty of stories to tell. Bathroom,
Just listen.
no heat, no water, and they're doing just fine.
Yeah.
You know, it was a Chinese, supposedly store market. In an old and, 100 years ago, 150 years ago, that was acceptable. Today, you don't do it.
Yeah.
Where are you from now?
We are from Indianapolis, Indiana. Yes.
You're coming all the way out to California?
Yeah, we came out here to experience some of your gold mining. And we do. That's what we do. So
I tell you, if you had a gold mine pan, you'd go down the river and get about 10 cents worth of gold.
yeah, man, what?
And you'd think you were rich.
Well,
And, in the old days, I asked when I was much younger, because I grew up here, I asked them, how was it during the Depression? He said, it wasn't so bad. He said, you go snipe, go gold mine, get 50 cents, and you could live like a king.
Right, yeah.
Did you say you've never been in here before?
Yeah, we've never been in here before. No.
You ever know John Dillinger?
Yep.
The bank robber?
Yep. He used to go to a church right down the street from where I lived. That church is a historical site now. Yeah.
They shot him to death.
Yeah.
They asked him one time, why do you rob banks? He said, well, that's where the money is.
Right.
And there's some pictures there about stealing the gold from the stage here in 1875.
Oh, really?
And as I tell everyone that the reason, like I said, they stole the gold and stuff here, that's where the money was. Because in Los Angeles, in 1875, there wasn't anything. And as you'll notice, these pictures,
Right.
there's no trees because they cut them all down because that's how they heated their house.
Ah.
And let me see. This old St. Charles, it all burned down in 1947.
Yeah, we saw the plaque that was talking about that.
And it was a dump. As you can tell, there's no window. But this is the reward for gold, and it was robbed, let me see, 1876. And like I said, this is where the gold was. That is the old bell tower.
Right.
And
That's what's in town down there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It goes off at noon and drives all the dogs crazy. And in 47, when they burned the St. Charles and the county courthouse down, they decided to get a fire alarm.
Oh, really?
The fire alarm comes from an air raid siren. When I was
That's
young,
pretty loud then.
Oh, you bet. It would go off, and then when they had the big fire and burned the other motel down by the grocery store,
Oh, really?
they went off indefinitely because they needed a lot of firemen, to come to put it out.
Right.
And the firemen here probably 5 or 6 men show up, but when they do that, you have about 20 men show up. And The only other time they do it is for an emergency, like when the kid fell in the river.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was 2 years old. His mother was vacuuming and never heard the little boy fall off the banister in the river. But she knew, and then they did the alarm for people to go down the river, and they found the little boy. This is the jail register in, I don't know what year it is, but this is where they put all the people in jail. Then they tell you why.
Okay.
1917, and charged with 2 years probation, taken somewhere. But anyway, life was hard. And like I said, there's no heat in here, no water, no bathroom, you know, so it was tough. And this, like I said, is a robbery of stealing the gold, you know, from the Downieville stage. And you didn't come over, you know, highway. You must go up Highway 49.
Right, we came up 49, yes.
Yeah, but in those days there was no Highway 49, and the road came over. You know where Camptonville is, that little town?
Yeah.
From Camptonville, you went to Mountain House and you went to Goodyear's Bar. That's how you got here.
Oh, okay.
And stuff. Even they had the hobos, the homeless types of people, and this was about a mile out of town. And the homeless, you know, to get warm, set the place on fire.
Oh, jeez.
And they ended up having a wire across there. And I was only about 14 years old. And a friend of mine went over it, and it was very scary. And someone saw us, so they decided to cut it down. And have you seen the gallows in town?
Yeah, we walked up to see that yesterday. Yeah, we went up there.
Yeah. They used to be, there was a rope there and you could walk up the steps. Now they kind of closed it off because a tourist went up there and wanted pictures. He put the rope around his neck. And the county person saw it and he said, that's too dangerous, so let's take the rope down and kind of bar it. But when I was young, like I said, I saw that school. I didn't go to school there. They tore it down. But, first day of school, when I was here, I broke my leg. And anyway, the teacher said, don't mess around. And I showed her on our first recess and broke my hip, my pelvis bone, and my femur. Fell on a rock. Oh. But it used to snow a lot. We haven't. You come from Indiana. Doesn't it rain there almost every day?
No, actually, no. Our winters can vary. It can vary from being a rainy winter to a very snowy winter. It just all depends.
There wasn't anything here. No snow, really. A few years ago, it rained 100 inches here. In Sierra City, it rained 120. Last year, they barely had 45 inches. And the Loyalton really didn't have any snow, and it didn't rain, didn't do nothing. It was just a drought. You know, this was a big flood in 97 outside Indian Valley, about 12 miles. And it was a single bridge, which is extremely rare, as you know. And the state probably would have never replaced it, except, boy, the flood took it out. And like I said, this one shows 60 inches of rain a year. And that's the bridge over by the courthouse. When the water touched the bottom of it. So, you know, there was a lot of water.
Wow. So that place we're staying at would have been, first floor would have been underwater.
And I'm very dark. This here is the flood of 37, 36. And the end of this building you could see there. But the state, let's say in 1936, the bridge, you know where the pizza joint is?
Yeah.
That's where the bridge used to be. You used to go around town. You never went through it. There was no bridge.
Oh, okay.
You went around it. And the state, in 1936, thought it'd be great if they put a new bridge in, and they put a pillar you know, they have 3 pillars, usually have one in each end.
Right.
They put one in the middle, and a log came down and got stuck behind the pillar, and all the water backed up into town and did all that damage around Christmas time.
Oh, great.
And Grass Valley, Nevada City, which is 50 miles away, donated a lot of stuff for the people. Yeah. And let's see. But we just don't get any snow anymore.
That's interesting. Yeah.
You know, you get climate change. You just don't get it. You know, they down by the old garage, that river used to be about 20, 30 feet closer to those houses. And then they built what you call a levee there.
Okay.
And my brother and his friend, when they changed the course of the river, they went and got about 90 fish. You know, trout. And fishing's not that good here anymore. Used to be a big thing, fishing.
Oh, really?
Hunting, but I don't think people want to go hunting. I think they're too lazy. I don't think they want to go shoot a deer.
Really?
I don't want to shoot a deer. You know, and there's in the other room, as you might have noticed, there's a lot of mountain lions here, and they're here because they want to eat the deer. And you know, it's like they wanted to reintroduce the wolf to Yellowstone. I don't know if you knew that.
Yes.
So the Forest Service had a big meeting with the ranchers and farmers and said, we'd like to reintroduce the wolf. And, you know, the ranchers are there, you know, the farmers.
Right.
And the woman stands up and says, well, you don't have to worry about him too much. We are going to put the wolves on birth control. And the farmer stood up and said, Miss, the wolves don't want to have sex with the, you know, the animals, with our sheep. They want to eat them.
Yeah.
You know, that's a different view with the Forest Service.
Right.
Like that terrible fire here, 960,000 acres.
Really?
It's terrible. It was,
Well, we're taking a tour of Downieville. We just left the museum. I'm just gonna kind of give you a little view down the street here. It's this quaint little town. It's really, as you see, a guy just walked by fly fishing. So they say there's trout fishing here in this river here in Downieville, and but yeah, it's a nice little town. Pretty quiet. It gets busy on the weekend. There's lots of people. There's lots of bikers and lots of hikers, and you know, they have little bands and things come in the evening, and a lot of their smaller restaurants open up just for the weekend. Okay, so if you ever come to Downieville and you claim jump, this is where you'll end up. So, all you claim jumpers, you want to know what happens? Here it is.